Ask Reddit. What free software is so good you can't believe it's available for free? OBS. Open broadcasting software. Free, open source, really good recording software for your computer. I remember trying to use Fraps when I was younger and it was just terrible, but now that I have OBS, recording and even freaking live streaming have never been easier. Two come to mind, pfSense and FreeNAS. Both are heavily used at my house. pfSense is a free open-source firewall and router that is feature-complete to the level of competing with almost all small and medium business commercial firewalls. It is also extremely reliable. FreeNAS is a software network-attached storage operating system. It quickly transforms any spare old computer with a few drives and a network interface to a centralized file server with support for almost everything under the sun, from Apple Time Machine backups to enterprise ISCSI setups that allow diskless booting of machines on the local network. As a digital painter, Krita is probably the best art software you're going to get for free, as long as you add the brush packs. Some of the stuff I've managed to whip up / the amount of adapting you can do to the main window is insane. Edit. I didn't think a comment like this would get gold. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so glad someone else said this. Krita is so nice. I can keep all my cool Photoshop brushes and still make pretty pictures. I don't really miss using Photoshop since discovering it. I did initially have issues figuring out how to make shit stop rotating, but then it was like, oh. It's literally right there. LOL. Zotero. For those of you who do academic writing, this reference manager is 100 times better and 1000 times freer than EndNote. Stud.io is a wonderful Lego modeling program. It's great for recapturing that feeling of building with bricks, and you don't have to worry about running out of a certain color or stepping on a one-by-one piece. Apparently it also has an option to work on a project with your friends, but I haven't tried it out. Blender. For as much crap as the software gets, it is a workhorse for those of us willing to put in the time to learn it. It does tons of stuff from modeling, to animation, to video compositing. It regularly gets updates and the tech behind it is only getting better. Could it be better? Sure, absolutely. But for something that is free, it's amazing. It also does liquid, soft body, and smoke, fire physics. I've been using it for the past year to learn 3D modeling. There are a lot of good tutorials online that you can look up as well. Handbrake. Free, very powerful video converter. Draw.io web-based online diagram software. This is by far the best option for doing flowcharts. I've used it on many projects. Basemis.com. It's an online graphing calculator and it's so much better than the GETI84 I had to spend $120 on. It graphs all kinds of equations. For example, you don't have to isolate y, you can graph complete inverses, and constant placeholders exist too. Edit, fixed link. It's Desmus.com, not org. VLC has played every video file in every format I've given it with no problems. Also, all the video game emulators. It's amazing how you can have a fully working console on your computer with almost any game from that console for free. OpenSCAD, create 3D models with a scripting language. If you have a 3D printer and you want to print some exotic shapes, or if you're creating parts that might need a parameter tweak here and there each run, it's fantastic. My favorite for 3D modeling stuff for my printer. Mostly because I'm a programmer, so I feel right at home defining shapes in OpenSCAD. It's better than CSS. LaTeX. I just started learning it a few weeks ago, and I've already switched over to it for doing all my assignments. The documents are just so much more beautiful and well formatted than Docs or Word, and it handles equations and math much better than either, which is good for me since I'm in engineering, so lots of math. I'd highly encourage anyone who's studying math/science/engineering to learn and start using LaTeX. Audacity. Audio editing software. audacityteam.org. RefanView. Great for basic editing of images. This is my default image viewer. RefanView.com. And then there's ones a lot of people know about like VLC, Winamp, Burn, WinRAR, Z7, Qpid and BleachBit. Edit. Oh, if my inbox this morning. KeePass. I have been using that as my password manager since 2008. It's updated regularly, has two versions, one .NET and the other not, is entirely portable on Windows at least and works on a few operating systems besides Windows. Has plugins if you need any functionality the base version doesn't have. It's changed the way I store passwords, addresses, URLs for everything. There's a learning curve, but I have fallen in love with never having to remember a password. Calibre. Helps me manage my ebooks easily. Recuva. It restores deleted files as long as the memory hasn't been written over. Some days ago, I was going through clips I recorded on my camera, and by accident erased the clip I needed. Scanned the SD card on Recuva, bam, got it back from video hell. Thanks Recuva for forgiving my carelessness. Works on HDD too. Git. I've been using it for software development for years and I still get blown away with how much value it adds to the whole process. Edit. Spelling is hard. Notepad++ changed the way I text edit. Linux, Apache, Postgres, GCC? This thread shows it's a consumer's world. Inkscape. Who needs Adobe Illustrator? Inkscape is powerful and its interface is wonderfully intuitive. Unity. Lots of documentation and pretty much sparked indie games development to my knowledge, allows rookies to create projects with literally no price tag. LibreOffice. Duolingo. For a free language learning app, it's extremely clean, user-friendly, and engaging. It makes learning a language fun and interactive. And comparing it to expensive software and other apps like Rosetta Stone and such, it's very comparable if not even better in some aspects. Malbytes. Actually works. Not technically a software, but archive.org. It has millions of free downloads for music, movies, books, software, etc. One very popular example is that it is home to a very large catalog of Grateful Dead recordings. It also has the Internet Arcade where you can play a lot of classic games along with the console living room, which is similar. They have access to tons of old PC games too, and you can even play the original Oregon Trail online. It also has the Wayback Machine, which has archived more than 310 billion web pages saved over time, so you can go back and see how websites were years ago. For example, here's Reddit on July 25, 2005, a month after it was created. The fact that you have access to all these amazing resources for free is pretty awesome.